Okay, welcome to our collab time here. So let's go through a few things. Let's get ourselves ready for what we need to accomplish today, whatnot. But first I want to show you the cool resource center. So if you do go to the John Hopkins Resource Center, we've already seen this map before. We have the world map. We've seen this one in the past where it kind of shows the whole world in terms of where all the infectious rate, death rate, fatality rate, all that stuff is. A little slow loading, my apology. We also have a new one. We have the US map that opened up. So you can always click the US map now, and it does show by counties kind of the different things. So we're going to play with this next week on the podcast and stuff. So I just want you to get familiar with it, kind of see, play with it, look at all the data there we can see, so we kind of get a better holistic look at what it is looking like in the United States forward. Again, very slow on that one. The last one here too is critical trends. You can go ahead and click on that, and it does take you to here, so you can click on a few of these, which I really like some of these animated ones that they put together. For example, this one I really like here. So if we were to replay this, let's go ahead and play this and just watch this for a second. Cool, so we see January, we see it starting. We see up here is in terms of the number of cases, right? It's getting bigger, but watch this as the animation grows. Watch where the colors start changing, and watch where the parts in the world it really is becoming that much bigger. So we see a little bit of a slow end right now as it's going through February, but now you can kind of see it starting to pick up a little bit, and eventually once we get closer to that March, you'll start seeing it pick up. So you can already see it's getting bigger around the areas here. So these are those cool animative trends that you can look at, and they are provided in here. So you just look at that and watch it just grow and explode, right? So that's the whole case behind it, why we want to keep the curve down. We want to flatten it so that way it doesn't keep spreading like this. But to me, that was just a really cool animative graphic to be able to look at and watch it. I mean, you still see it getting darker and darker, and look at that. Right before April, just totally took off. US became top there. You just see everywhere. It's very interesting to notice maybe where it's not, and is that due to just the infections not spreading, or is it due to just maybe underreporting, stuff like that. But really cool, play around with that, look at that, but we do want to get used to working on this a little bit because it is something we use moving forward throughout this unit and finish up economics. Let's go back to make sure we're on topic with everything. So if we do click on our schedule, we do see what we are doing today, or what you should be focusing on for it, and do be reminded, that if it's a red day, that is, you definitely need to be on this. It's gonna have to be, it's mandatorily speaking, I need you on there for that. The other days it can be open for interpretation a little bit, but this is the stuff here that we're doing. So let's go forward with this. Today we're gonna look at government actions in COVID-19. So we just wanna kind of look at and see what it is with everything. So right now, the CARES Act, if you've heard about that, that's really where everything's coming from in terms of the funding, that assistance, stimulus check, all that stuff. That's really what we're looking at. Social Thing Journal, so do click on that. You are going to be working on the number 2 one. So we're going to click this link. We're really going to talk about quickly how damaging President Trump's comments are regarding bleach, stuff like that. Or is it damaging? You know, is free speech free speech? And is it okay for a president to do that? And what does it do to the economy? Because if, let's say, people are going to run out and buy bleach all of a sudden, should we listen to the president, and then as soon as he says something like that, we just go and invest in buy bleach stock under Clorox, things like that. So we just want to look at that, think about it, read the article. Great one. Currently it makes you think, because I think President Trump is trying, but I guess what is the point of what is too much in terms of trying and so forth like that. Our actual individual pick a copy activity today for yourself is we're going to look at the government actions and benefits. These are really the last 2 big ones you're going to do. Then next week it's going to be a lot more looking at things, listening to a podcast, and then just recording your stuff for that. So we can, 1, get the grade, 2, we just really want to learn this one. So I'll go ahead and open it here. Takes me to government actions and benefits, and it does look like this. So what you are going to do first, read the directions, open up the CARES Act link. So you do that just by clicking it there. It'll take you to the actual web page. There we go, awesome. So this is what it looks like. Department of Treasury put it out, and what you'll notice is there are 4 tabs to the left here. So according to this, we're going to look at each one of these, and you're going to come up with a cost and a benefit, and then you're going to see which one outweighs the other, which one reigns supreme in that one. So just follow it, go with it. You're going to go through, get all the evidence you need. And the last one here, the final question is, after adding in all of this response here, go ahead and respond in 3 to 4 complete sentences how all this looks, okay? So you are going to put that in your stuff at that one. That is it for that. Honestly, it's not terribly difficult. You should be just fine with it. But what I do want to move forward with and show you is, remember, when we're in our shared drive now, not in our My Drive, we want to go into our shared drive here. We're going to go ahead and open up the government Econ folder. And what I've done is I've moved a few things around for us so we can see better. is you're going to want to go into COVID-19 work. Go ahead and open that one, and then you'll see it open up to period 1, period 6. Go ahead and go to your period. What you're going to have to do is you're going to have to put your actual folder in there with your name. So Chris already did his. I go ahead and open that, and then I'll be able to see the work there, what you have. So you do want to move it there eventually. If you want to work on it right now in your My Drive and then move it over later, you can, but just know we're going to have that moved in well before the end over here, before we get to the in-class final and we're done podcasting, things like that. Last disclaimer, really want to show you is, hey, we got to stay on top of things. Like, I'm putting stuff out there for you, so there's no reason to underperform, right? The reason we are underperforming is we just aren't caring and not doing. And for me, that's unacceptable. However, I'm not going to baby you, and I'm not going to hold your hand. I'm not going to send you 50 million reminders and make it to where you have to do it. Reality is you're adults and you're graduating in less than 6 weeks now. So we have to start waking you up and realizing that these are things you're going to have to do on your own, whatever system it is, calendar, whatnot. You've got to keep yourself committed to that one, okay? So these calls are here for you. I act the same way. If it's 1 or 100, it doesn't matter, but I want you to be able to do this stuff, and you've got to move forward with it, okay? These times are really meant for us to collab too. It's not just meant for me to talk, but when I'm the only one on here, I really am not going to collab with myself on that one. So just know these are times for you. So do prioritize, do look at the schedule, see what you're doing. You've got to plan your life out, even though things are kind of derailing. We're going to move back on to extra credit opportunities. So we do have an extra credit episode made for you already, so you can listen to it.
Really awesome. Interesting things.
Great. On COVID-19, so you can watch that, fill out the form if you'd like to. You're more than welcome to. We are going to do more of this podcasting stuff because I really think it's important now to get the message out, what you're thinking, and what a lot of this research that we're doing. We really want to kind of pump that out in a real summative look at how we can answer these questions, these tough economic and government questions in general, because they kind of fuse each other. The reality is you guys have a lot to say, and we're living history right now. So living history, I think it is up to us to really make sure that we prioritize going forward and answering the tough questions to make our life better. And it really starts with you guys. I think you're part of the future of it. And you're entering the world right now when things are going to be totally different with it. So we really care about what you want to say, and I want you guys to be involved with that. That's it. So yeah, have a good rest of your day. I look forward to Monday, and remember, Monday is a red day, so you do need to be on the call on Monday, mandatorily speaking. The next 2 Mondays are that, and then the following Friday for your in-class economics final. That's really what is mandated. However, I would, of course, always enjoy you to be on these calls because it is nice to see people talk, whatnot. But, you know, I can't force you to do what you don't do. Just know I'm here for you and everything, and I'm going to stay with that. At the end, when economics is over, we're going to do some fun stuff the 2 weeks after that. It's going to be a lot of enjoyment for you. It's very much a life skills checkout, so I'll probably actually move that up here. We'll try to get some guest speakers on. And just really, I want us to work together through everything and get ready for that transition out of high school and into real life, which can be a lot of fun, but it can also be very nerve-wracking and scary. So we're going to do a lot of things for you. But I need you committed and I need you involved with it, okay? So please don't let this time derail you and just sit back and do nothing. Like, I get it, I feel you, it's tough, trust me, but I'm proud of all of you, and I know you guys can definitely make it to the end, and you can surpass all this nonsense, okay? If you need anything, let me know. Jump on the calls as needed. Jump on the office hours. We're here for you on everything, okay? Take care, guys. See ya.